6 months into our deployment, I was on the last convoy sending ammunition to the city of Habanilla to some troops. And I wasn't even supposed to be on that convoy. I was supposed to be one of my fellow Marines, but he didn't want to go. So he asked me if I would take his spot, and I said I would. You know, why not? What can happen? And I went on this convoy, and we left the base, and I don't know, within 5 miles of the base, there was a IED hole. And, you know, he missed this one, and his tire went in it, and our truck was so heavy, loaded with ammunition, that he wasn't able to regain control of the truck, and it flipped, and I was ejected from the truck as it rolled, and I landed on my face and sustained massive trauma to my face. I got diesel-filled burns all over my body just from the gas tank breaking open and opening up, and I was unconscious. So the last thing I remember is feeling the uncontrolled truck and then thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. After all of this happened, I had to receive some facial reconstructive surgery, which I was fortunate enough that when I was airlifted to Balad Air Base, there was an oral surgeon. He was a reservist, so he's not an oral surgeon for the Air Force all the time. And he just happened to be deployed to Balad at this moment to serve as a dentist, and he was able to fix my face and reconstruct it. He put metal plates here and along here. He was able to go inside, so I have all my scarring is on the inside of my mouth, and you can't see anything. It didn't register what he had done for me until maybe a month or two after I'd returned back to the States, and I thought, this man changed my life. How can this be possible that I sustained this much trauma? And I know what I looked like before, and I know what I look like now, and people can't tell. And I thought he had such a positive impact on my life that I wanted to have that impact on somebody else's life. So I wanted to go back to school to become an oral surgeon. So right now I'm completing my Bachelor's of Science degree and pursuing pre-dental so I can go to dental school in the fall. I chose URI for a few reasons. One, I knew I wanted to do biological sciences. I love biology, I always have, and I knew they had a really great program here, and I thought that it would be a really great fit for me. The Guatemala trip was so amazing, and I chose to go to Guatemala because I was actually introduced to a group through Professor DeBook of the chemistry department. He said, I think you would be a great match for this trip. They need somebody who has this compassion and wants to teach people about good oral health because they just don't have it. So I decided to put the Guatemala trip and my senior honors project together and do the two as kind of one. So I went to Guatemala in the first week of March, and it was, just amazing. Nothing that I have done has ever been taken lightly here. All of my successes here, whether it be going to Habitat for Humanity or doing an internship through URI or going to Guatemala, doing things like that has never been taken lightly. And I'm so happy with my decision to come to school here.